Hello students, and welcome to this video for publisher exercise number 15. And so this is one we're going to be making from scratch, just like grandma used to make. Not really, but we are going to be doing it. It says here for application skills pet rescue. So this is that fake organization we've been using for exercises here in the past. Would like you to design some stationery and envelopes for their organization. You will use what you have learned about templates, designs, color schemes, and other objects to do this. So first thing we got to do is start publisher. Already done that. It says create a new publication using the batik letterhead design. So one of the classic designs. So let's go to built-in, and we're going to be going and making one of those. So I scroll down here to letterhead. You'll notice we heard that word, letterhead. And then it says batik letterhead design. So it won't show up here in the installed one, or at least not for me. I have to go down to more installed templates, and it's here that I find this one. So I'm going to click on it, and that says we need to choose the origin color scheme. So let's go over to the color scheme here. Origin is what we're looking for. So origin looks like this. And then it says we need to create it with the following business information. So we need to make a new one. So let's click create new. And for individual name, it says it needs to be Ray James. For position or job, it says volunteer coordinator. Business name is Pet Rescue. Make sure you capitalize in the right letters and spelling it correctly. And then for the address and this information, it is 2077 West 166th Street, Indianapolis, Indiana 46240. Phone number we're swapping out as well. It will be 212-555-9191, and fax is 212-555-9089. And of course the email here, we're going to switch to rjames@petrescueindy.org. And of course our tagline / motto is loving, oh wow, if I can had my hands on homework, loving and caring for companion animals. We're going to save this information here as Ray James. So down at the bottom, Ray James. Click save. So now it's in there. And let's click create. Now sometimes what's going to happen is you're going to make a publication, you realize, it doesn't look the way I want it to, or maybe you changed your mind. I thought I wanted this, but I actually want someone else. So it actually wants us to change the name of the publication here. But first let's do this. Let's save it. So press the save button. Of course we're clicking browse. If your folder's over on the right side, you can do that. I'm going to click on my folder, double click. And of course I'm saving it here. Make sure you save it to the right location. Don't save it to downloads if you download a file. And naming it 15 letter underscore your initials. 15 letter underscore your initials. And then we need to make that change. So let's click page design because we're going to be changing how the template looks. So over here we're going to click change template. And it says instead of batik we're choosing brocade. Brocade. So I'm going to scroll down here. Actually, I may need to go up to the top. Yeah, right up here in the top. So there's installed for me, more installed templates. Yours might be split up too. So brocade. And it says we also need to switch the color scheme here to summer. And let's click OK. So we switched it around. There's different reasons to choose other stuff for it. Our business information is here and all that. That's good. It says we're going to create a new color scheme that uses gold instead of pink. So we have selected summer, but we're going to make a new one. So I got to be in the page design tab. I go over to the more arrow for the schemes group. And I'm going to go down to create new color scheme. So create new color scheme. It says we're going to change accent to here and use gold instead of pink. So right now it's pink. Let's switch it to gold. So right here you can see it's in the second column, fourth row for me. So gold. And then it says we're going to it doesn't really go and give us a name, it looks like, for saving it. So for right now, let's just name it Summer Gold. So Summer Gold is what we named it as. And we need to change the font scheme as well. So we did change the color scheme and the template. Let's go over here to the Page Design tab. And again, you're going over to the Schemes group. This is the colors, and then of course, or these are the colors, and then you have fonts, and we need to change it here to Breathe. So you can see I have A, and then C. So I'm going to have to go down a little bit, see if I can find it here, and then I go to Built-in, and this is where it should be, yes. So you can see my second group here, Built-in Classic and Breathe. Then before we're finished, we need to go and make an envelope for our letterhead. So this might be something, you know, they're sending out letters, so they would type something out, put it here, and then of course print it with this info, and then we're going to make an envelope to go with it. So the way we can do that is we need to basically update this as a new publication, and then we'll save it as a different one. So let's go to Page Design. We're going to click Change Template. And then what we'll do, as opposed to using letterhead, we're going to go to Home. We're going to choose Envelopes for our option here. So More Templates is where I found it, Envelopes. And then we're going to choose Brocade. And then we're just going to leave it so it matches everything we have set up so far. Click OK. We're going to choose to, it says, do you want to change the existing publication, create a new one? We're going to apply it to our current one. We're going to click OK. And then what we'll end up doing here is we do need to apply the business information to it, which we already did. So let's click File, Save As. Don't click the Save button because we're going to save this as a different file. And then instead of 15 letter, we are needing to save this as 15 ENV underscore your initials. So 15 ENV underscore your initials. So by the time you're done with this exercise, you will have 3 files that you need to submit. You have 15 ENV, 15 letter, both of those are publisher, and then a PDF of 15 letter as well. And that's how you complete publisher exercise number 15.